10 K-drama classics everyone needs to binge watch. Korean dramas have really taken a big space in our hearts, as we fall in love with hits like Crash Landing on You, Legend of the Blue Sea, Hotel Del Luna, and Descendants of the Sun. But let's fall in love even more with K-dramas as we go back in time and see the dramas that began this addictive craze. Ready to burst your UWUs or your UWUs or whatever you'd like to call them and express? Because here comes your favorite actors and actresses pulling off their old hairstyles and still rocking some fashion choices while stealing our hearts, even though the following series aired over a decade ago. Here are 10 classic K-dramas that should be rolling on your screens right now. Number 10. Princess Hours. On this list of classic K-dramas, here's one you should watch right now, Princess Hours. Also based on the popular manhwa known as Gun, which I highly recommend reading if you can find it. The story follows your average high school girl, but she gets the surprise of her life through an unusual marriage proposal from the royal family of Korea. Thanks to her grandfather, who once helped the King of Korea, a girl from a lower middle-class family will become part of the royal family. This series will show us what happens after a Cinderella-like young lady marries the Prince Charming. Love is not present at first, but just how a flower blooms slowly, maybe the romance will too. This alternate history and cute new princess might have you having bags under your eyes from all the binge watching, and wishing that maybe a prince will knock on your door and hand you a marriage proposal too. Number 9. Lovers in Paris. In the City of Love, here comes two people who pretended to be a couple. Wanting to meet her father's wishes, the daughter of a film director studies in Paris. To continue doing this, she takes on a job as a housekeeper. Unfortunately, her boss is not satisfied with her work, causing him to fire her. But this turn of events leads her boss into asking her if they could pretend to be a couple. But failure meets this pretend couple, and parting ways was not as good as they'd wanted. And as if by fate, they unexpectedly meet again in Korea, and the rest is for you to find out. To be true with their title, the series actually had some filming done on location in Paris. This drama comes highly recommended, and it could be worth rewatching and rewatching. Be sure to add it to your list. Number 8. Full House. This is an all-time favorite Korean classic. Full House essentially equals to full laughter. Hold onto your tummies and laugh with Papa Bear and Mama Bear. Thinking she's winning a free vacation, two crazy friends slyly trick the female lead and end up selling her house to a famous actor. Our male lead agrees to have the female lead work for him in order to be able to buy her house back. Things don't go well for them, with endless bickering that goes on, but they are able to manage living in the house together. Although he has some secret feelings for his childhood friend, the famous actor makes the female lead enter a marriage-like contract with him. Then it starts, the slow burn of romance, complicated realizations, and a spoonful of comedy that we all need. This is an addictive, binge-worthy drama, also with the familiar Three Bears song. Watch this drama and sing along, and probably with the male lead too, because he's actually a famous K-pop idol. You guessed it, it's Rain. Number 7. Autumn in My Heart. Serving you unforgettable, heartbreaking scenes, here's Autumn in My Heart, first of the endless love installments. Starting with an accidental switch of baby name cards, complications arise as two daughters grow up in the wrong families. An accident will make them realize this mistake, and then they are placed where they should be. With the female and male lead caught up in a sibling relationship, uh-oh, this sounds a little complicated, the romance feelings that they've had toward each other remain their own secret. Despite its sad nature, the much-loved drama, Autumn in My Heart, knows no bounds. It's a heavy drama that will definitely tug at your heartstrings. And it's part of an unforgettable series. Number 6. Coffee Prince. Coming in at number 6, the drama is the story of a tomboy and also of a grandson of a chairwoman of a successful company. To prove that he is capable to his grandmother, the male lead took over an old coffee shop and renamed it Coffee Prince. At Coffee Prince, you'll find mainly good-looking men, which is a handy notion to attract female customers. Often mistaken as a guy, our female lead firmly continues pretending that she's a guy to get the job. Being the breadwinner of her family, she has to take courage to do this. Often in dramas, we always have mothers and grandmothers wanting their heirs to marry and take over the family business. And the male lead in this drama, Gong Yoo, is not exempt from this. But frustratedly, he wants to get out of the blind dates she keeps setting him up on, so he decides to pretend to be gay. And that's where our androgynous female lead gets hired on to play the part. You will fall in love with this series. Further along as the story continues, the male lead starts to question his sexuality, as he falls for the female lead's charming personality, as he sees her as a guy and doesn't realize that she is actually a tomboyish girl. Will the coffee prince ever discover that he is falling for a girl? You could make some coffee, pull an all-nighter, and binge watch the entire drama. And for fun facts, if you didn't know, this was Gong Yoo's first lead role, and it marked the start of his successful career. He may be everyone's goblin right now, but he'll always be our coffee prince. Number 5. My name is Kim Sam-soon. She may not be the biggest fan of her old-fashioned name, but Kim Sam-soon won't let you forget her name. And that's by being one of the highest-rated Korean dramas of all time. Yes, this rom-com drama filled viewers with laughter, thus creating a huge and popular hit. Pastry chef Kim Sam-soon is as loud as your ears could ever handle, but her weight is something that puts her in a corner of insecurity. Sadly, misfortune befalls her with some public humiliation. A French restaurant owner comes forward to offer her a job. With the restaurant owner in a repetitive circle of blind dates and a nagging mother, dear Kim Sam-soon needing a large amount of money, the male lead offers her a proposal to pretend to be his girlfriend. As the made-up relationship starts, of course complications arise. Also the returning of an ex-lover. But what's not made up is her body. The actress who plays Kim Sam-soon really gained 15 additional pounds for this very role. This K-drama classic is one for the books. And if you love rom-coms, you won't forget Kim Sam-soon and her wonderful personality. Go give this drama a try and add it to your rewatch list. Number 4. Secret Garden. Here's a K-drama you don't want to miss. It's not a secret how everyone fell in love with Secret Garden. A Cinderella story it may seem on the outside. Rich guy meets poor girl. The lives of a stuntwoman and CEO of a high-end department store face a magical turn as they end up switching bodies. As if switching bodies was not enough, imagine how they have to live out each other's lives. A rich guy experiences what it's like to be poor, and a poor woman gets a taste of what it's like to be wealthy. You will love the way the romance, comedy, and heartfelt scenes are so well mixed together in this series, and not to mention that dash of magical fantasy. Switching bodies may not happen in this lifetime, but everything else in this drama is not far from reality, fueling our hopes that we too can experience this comedic romance. Their great chemistry as a couple even made them win the Best Couple Award in the 2010 SBS Drama Awards. This series will leave you waiting to put on a blue sparkling jacket and maybe some matching pants and rush to the nearest coffee shop with your crush to order some drinks and leave coffee foam on your lips. Number 3. Stairway to Heaven. What fans love most about this drama is how it really touches your heart, and the endearing story can really move you to tears. You know a drama is good when you're actually physically and emotionally affected by the scenes. Two childhood friends grew up in a world where they shared the pain of losing a parent. With their new family setups, and sadly abusive environment, their plans of studying abroad together failed, and the two were separated. Years later, the male lead comes back from abroad. Jealousy and misfortunes make it complicated for the male and female lead to reunite. Will they even find each other between determined lovers, forgotten memories, and all the wrong information? Ready your tissues, because this drama is a roller coaster ride of sad emotions. Stairway to Heaven became such a popular hit that it was even referenced and used in Crash Landing on You, so much so that one of Captain Rhee's troops wished so much to meet the lead actress. Number 2. Jewel in the Palace. Here is a gem in Korean dramas. Jewel in the Palace is a historical drama with a big part in the start of the Korean wave, and really emphasizing the influence a woman can make. This drama shows how a kitchen cook becomes the first female physician for the king. Along with the motivation and determination in cooking, the female lead possesses great medical skills that become quite helpful in curing diseases. With strong perseverance and her knowledge in medicine, great opportunities welcome the orphaned female lead. With the king's love for the royal physician in the picture now, will this lead to her continued success, or will it bring her many conflicts? This drama will have you falling in love with Korean cuisine, culture, and traditional medicine all in one drama. This is a memorable classic historical. Be sure to add it to your list. Number 1. Boys Over Flowers. Okay, so we don't want to betray the K-drama world. Boys Over Flowers is often reflected upon as one of the first dramas for many K-drama fans. But for those who are entering into the K-drama world now, you have some amazing and beautiful titles to choose from. But if you're curious, this is a great opportunity to click back and check out some really wonderful dramas. No one can deny that this is where it all peaked. Now, choose your oppa. 4 rich, good-looking men. They are also famously known as the untouchable F4. Well, that is until our female lead arrives. Yes, someone finally takes courage to stand up to them. Sick and tired of the arrogant leader of the F4, our female lead did not back down, even after she was targeted by a red card. As anger and hatred develop between the lead characters, romance claws its way through. No one can resist the catchy intro song and the curly locks of our male lead, Lee Min-oh. But don't forget, this was based on a Japanese manga that was adapted into anime and into a live action. Tsukasa Domyoji is unforgettable. And you have many adaptations to choose from. From historical, fantasy, rom-com, and heavy dramatics. These series are surely one of the reasons why you and your friends are certified Korean drama addicts today. If you're looking for a sign to start watching the classics you first fell in love with, you can always revisit them. This is your sign. Thanks for watching, MDLers. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm your host at HappySqueak. Erased memories. Oh, memory loss? Will it be able... Okay, here we go. The male lead offers her a